Good morning, this is the latest market news. I'm Uliana. Asian shares traded lower on Friday, giving way to rising political uncertainties in the US and putting Japan's benchmark Nikkei briefly below the 14,000 mark for the first time in nearly a month. A partial government shutdown in the US dragged on for the third day on Thursday, as lawmakers remained at an impasse over funding for the country's budget. The standoff comes just weeks before a crucial deadline to raise the nation's borrowing limit, a measure which also must be approved by lawmakers. Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index, down 0.5% Friday, had gained nearly 2% since reopening from the National Day holiday on Tuesday. Japan's Nikkei was down 0.13% in afternoon trade in Tokyo, recovering from a brief dip below the 14,000 mark earlier in the session. US stocks tumbled yesterday as the partial US government shutdown dragged through a third day. With worries escalating that the budget battle could spill over to a full-blown debt default come October 17, investors have continued to take risks off the table over the past 24 hours. Triggering further falls for the US dollar, the greenback slid to its weakest level in 8 months versus the euro. In some of the most profound moves this week, it appears investors are finally starting to raise an eyebrow on what the economic consequences could mean, with euro-US dollar moving to an overnight high of 1.3645 before opening higher this morning at 1.3620. Gold prices remained at the odds with the asset's traditional safe haven status on Friday. Spot gold prices slipped to $1,316.10 an ounce in Asian trading. The US government shutdown means that we will not see the September employment report today. The release will be postponed, or if the shutdown persists long enough, perhaps even omitted altogether. There are only minor data releases today, with Europe's and Germany's recent producer price indices being the most notable. Unfortunately, both are bound to be non-events and will just confirm that inflation remains at a very low level. It was the latest market news provided by ICO FX. Goodbye.